Hello, I'm Bianca Ceballos, and I'm the producer of South Florida Golden Lights, a show where we capture inspirational and influential people in South Florida to share their wisdom with today's youth. Today, I'm here with Rachel Tourgeman, and she's going to give us some great advice on her plethora of issues and things that she's done for our community.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here with you, and thank you for having us. I can't wait to talk to the public at large. So I started when I was very young. I was 22 years old. I was fresh out of FIU, and we just decided, my family and I, that I was great to work with community relations, interviewing people. So at an early age, I went to work for the state office, and I get a call from the regional director of the state of Florida. He goes, "I want you to go to Orlando. We're gonna fly you over there, and we want you to teach how you got so many people hired throughout the so many months you've been working here." And I said to him, "No, I can't do that. I'm so sorry." He goes, "What do you mean you can't do it?" I said, "You have people that are 50, 60, 70 years old doing this job." He goes, "Yes, and they're all great people, but you're getting the numbers." So what's my message with that particular story to all our youth that are watching your amazing show? Listen to your parents. Never say never. Take the risk and do it with passion.
So I understand that you worked with the Miami government for a very long time. How did that help you to what you're doing now, teaching emotional intelligence?
Absolutely. Well, I had the amazing experience of working with our Mayor Daneta Ledincava, for many years, indirectly, because she had a coalition that always dealt with vulnerable populations. We wanted to do something in community relations. So the city of Miami Police Department, back then Chief Washoe, said to me, "You know what? You have a lot of passion to work with people. You love to mobilize communities. I'm going to pay for you to get certified as a Kenyan nonviolence conflict reconciliation trainer." And he says, "This is a school through Dr. King." And I had an opportunity to meet Coretta Scott King. Could you imagine this? All your viewers right now are very young, and they have studied the great works of Dr. Martin Luther King. So I became trained. I went to work for Miami-Dade County government, and I started doing work like community relations in terms of the issues between the Jewish community, the Muslim community, the African American community. I had all communities come together as one to see what our differences. So today I teach emotional intelligence. I have a company with my business partner, Dr. Maria Carmen Rodriguez. We also have 3 other partners. And we go around teaching governments, corporations, students, you name it, we're teaching the art of emotional intelligence. And we love it because together we're transforming lives.
So you mentioned that you teach emotional intelligence.
Yes.
Can you explain what exactly that is and why it's so important in today's society?
Absolutely. Well, emotional intelligence is an art. Not everybody has it because it's a learned type of behavior. So when you look at the word of emotional intelligence, what does it mean to me? It's being able to understand who I am, being able to understand who you are, you yourself, right? Have like a clear introspection of yourself. And so my message to your college when it comes to nonviolence communication is that we have to learn how to talk to one another. It doesn't mean my religion, my color, my sexual orientation. None of that matters. Why? Because we're all God's children. We concentrate on the emotion of anger. Anger is a universal emotion. How we navigate that emotion of anger makes it good or bad. We need to respond, not react. What does that mean? It means that we have to stop and think before we respond. Because unfortunately, we don't stop and think, and right away, we want to attack. And that's when we get in trouble. That is called emotional hijacking.
So you've had a lengthy career. What would you say to the youth right now that are trying to create their own paths and make their mark on this world?
Faith. I personally believe in God. And I wake up every morning and I ask God to guide every step of my path. The second thing is, when you meet people that can help you in your career, follow up with them. This young person is calling me. That means they really want to do this, right? You want to show your passion. If you want to be successful, you have to show your passion. And you have to be nice to people. You cannot be arrogant. You have to use kindness. And you got to apply the emotional intelligence, nonviolence communications program. But what's the bottom line? The world is yours. When you are so young, go for it. Be persistent. Have clarity. And do it with lots of love. Because when you do it with love, and you follow your passion and you have God, that's your winning equation. Success.